TorgyTalk. 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 So like just right now, we just started. Boom, it's awkward. We just jumped right in. That's it. So everybody, welcome. Do you want to go by Slick or Schlickenmeyer? Fucking yeah.
Doesn't matter.
You're going to have to come a little bit closer with the mic. There we go. Rookie mistake. No big deal. Yeah, so I guess we'll go Jordan Slick then. That's what you've been going by on shows, right?
Yeah, because you're a bitch ass.
It's funny, though, isn't it? It's good.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good fucking nickname.
Dude, I was laughing so fucking hard. I was almost pissing myself. I was at work when I saw that.
Who said that initially? Was it...
I mean, it's always been...
Who said it at a mic that, like...
I think Amy said it at a mic.
Okay.
But I've always been using it. I mean, I bowl every so often, and my first ever bowling ball, it says Slick on it.
Huh. There you go.
Also smells like cinnamon, but...
Okay. Cineslick.
There we go.
Jordan Cineslick, everybody. Oh, man. So this is everybody. It's been a while since Billy's been on here, but Billy Long, this is Billy Long's... I guess what, stepdaughter?
Yeah.
Daughter? Okay, yeah. So she's also a stand-up comedian. You're pretty new, right? You're like 6 months in, 8 months in?
Me and Allison actually started on the same exact day.
I'm fucking retarded then because you have been doing it longer than I have.
Really?
I've been only doing it since March of last year. Haven't you been doing it since like March of last year too, actually?
I started in April 6th.
Oh, never mind.
Allison,
then I've been doing it a month longer than you.
Yeah.
Allison she started and then quit and then started back up again. That's what it was. I don't know why I thought was it mainly just because I didn't see you go up at Village the first few times, I think. Because you'd go there, but you wouldn't go up.
Yeah, I started going up as just supporting. This Billy started back in 2021, and I would just go to support, and then I had Joseph Christopher and Emilio come up to me and be like, so when are you going to go up on stage?
Yeah.
I'm like, no, thank you. And then, doubt he'll hear this, but I had like the biggest fucking crush on him at the time.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about Billy, because Billy does listen every week. I was like, damn, I didn't know you had a crush on Billy. This is some fucking stepsister in the dryer stuff.
No.
I'm sorry. Hey, Billy. I'm sure you'll text me as soon as you hear this.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
No. But yeah, no, I had the biggest crush on Emilio. So I was like, I'm going to go up on stage now, and I'm going to show him that I can do this too. And
there you go.
I think the only people that laughed were my mom and her friend.
There you go.
It was all pretty much against her.
Yeah. Yeah. The first ones are always the tough ones too, especially when you're going up in front of people. I feel like the first few times, like when I would bring Cora, I'd be like more nervous to do it in front of her than like the random people.
I mean, you guys did say on Addison's, the one you guys did with Addison, that I get uncomfortable with Billy. That is very true.
Yeah, you do.
It's weird because Billy's show I was on, I think that was one of my best shows.
Yeah, you did really well that night.
Which is weird because
we all did.
My biological father was there.
Oh, really?
And I said all that shit in front of him.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that part.
Yeah, the man I was pretty much standing by, that was my biological father.
Okay. Well, no, I think everybody fucking crushed that night. That was a fun show.
Oh, yeah.
That was a great show.
It really was.
I went into a lot more detail than I do on that pocket pussy and the strip club joke. I talked about finishing in pocket pussies and how difficult it is. And I just kept going. People kept laughing. I'm like, I'm going to keep going with this. Like, as anybody, I'm like, dude, there's no statistically, this is impossible that nobody here has done this. Statistically, at least one of you. There's probably 4 of you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I just kept going and kept rolling and kept rolling. I was like, all right, cool. That was fun.
I'm going to be completely honest. When you came up to me and was like, how'd I do? I was outside the whole time going over my set. I'm not going to lie.
I was kind of like, I watched the beginning of your set and then I kind of went and got popcorn.
I mean,
I ate like 6 baskets of popcorn that night.
Yes, you did. You were like in love with that popcorn.
I love a good classic fucking popcorn maker popcorn from a bar, dude. Oh, so just probably never been cleaned. Fantastic, dude. That thing is, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think it's hilarious how you were flipping me off, and the owner of the bar was sitting right in front of you thinking you were flipping her off.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm not flipping you off. Move. Oh, that was funny. No, that was a good show, though. That was really fun. I hope I hope he puts me on another one of those soon. If not, I'm gonna go to the next one and watch because that was fun.
I mean, he is my stepdad, so I'll probably be there most likely.
Yeah, there you go. So what made you? Well, besides your crush on Emilio, what else made you start doing stand up? What was your inspiration?
It's a great question. I think it was pretty much just Emilio.
Just Emilio.
I think so.
Emilio Lopez. I don't know. I feel like he's listened before. He was supposed to be a guest. I got to reorganize that. I got a bunch of guests coming.
Look at you go.
Yeah, I've been just booking, dude. I'm like, fuck it. You know what? I want this to be, because I'm like kind of like, Blake's kind of pushing away from the co-hosting thing, which is fine. Whatever. He's been busy. I am just gonna, whenever Cora can come on, she's gonna come on, and then I'm just gonna go book a guest, book a friend, whatever. Nice. So yeah, next week I got Megan Loftus coming. Do you know her?
Yeah.
Then the following week I got Ron Bloom coming.
I just got booked on one of his shows.
Yeah, he's been, me and him have been like going back and forth all summer. He's been, or pretty much since my that whole situation that happened. And I told him, I'm like, yeah, I can't. I'm like, just go ahead and just push it out for November, because he was gonna book me for this month, but I'm like, dude, just like, I don't even want to do it. I'm like, I don't want to commit to something and then be fucked because I have the surgery right in the middle of the month. So I had to tell Amy too. I was supposed to be on Amy's O'Donnell show on the 20th.
Okay.
And I told her, it's like 4 days before my surgery, I'm like, essentially, I'm going to be able to do it, but I don't want to say yes and then have to bail out day of, because who knows? Like, I mean, I'm supposed to be having these pretty bad spasms after the surgery.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be stuck driving an hour down to Chicago in a car, having spasms, and then like have to think about doing a set.
Understandable.
So I'm going to at least wait 2 weeks before I go to any mics or say yes to any shows and stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, Amy's show was like right up there too. I did really well at Amy's show. That was the only because of that show.
I've only been there for the Gauntlet. How's the audience when it's a show? Good? Just that night?
It's by the time I went up on stage, the room started to fill up. But in the beginning, like when Al went up, which I feel so bad for her, but her set was really good.
Yeah.
But because there was like no one there, no one laughed.
Yeah.
And it sucks.
It's really hard to get over a room like that. It's really hard to do anything with that. Sometimes there's nothing you can do. Yeah. Everybody on the show just holds hands and bombs together.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's all there is to it. I mean, I've been on I guess it wasn't. No, I wouldn't say we bombed, but it was actually my first show with Easy at Bourbon Underground, like downstairs.
Yep.
Al was hosting. It was me, Easy, and then there's like 2 or 3 other people there, and the crowd was my family and friends, and then like a couple other people's friends, and like it was just, I don't know. People didn't bomb, but like it wasn't as good as it could have been.
Yeah.
Because it was just a small room. Just he's gonna try to get another one going in there soon.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, that's a cool spot.
Yeah.
It's like all dark and shit. And
yeah, me and Billy were going up there a lot when they were up at the bar, and before he did the underground shit, and it was going really good for a while. Then Easy started getting a little rough with the sets, and it started scaring people away.
Oh boy.
And then it started to go downhill, and they were trying so hard. Every time I go there, they were really trying to get me on stage, and I was like, no.
Yeah.
At one time, they called me Meg Griffin. I was like, I don't know if I want to take offense to that or.
That's just. I don't know why that's funny. That's just.
And then of course they called Billy Peter Griffin.
Oh well, yeah,
so
for sure.
we all knew that one.
That's funny. I never went up to Easy's mic on. It's just because it's a Sunday. I don't do shit Sundays. Sunday's my family day.
Mm-hmm. Does he still do it?
No, he hasn't. Okay, he hasn't done it in a while. Yeah, because he was just he was last week's guest. Yeah, he said that he hasn't done it in a while. He doesn't know if it's coming back. He wants to do shows there for sure. I actually just messaged him yesterday because I was out in Kenosha. Me and him are gonna go next week sometime and try to talk to the owners at Broadstop.
Okay.
Because he knows the people at I guess he knows them. But that's a fucking big stage. They always have a fucking shit ton of people there for music. So if they give us a month to book out a show, that'd be huge. Like,
yeah.
I mean, Kenosha, yeah, fuck yeah. I mean, I feel like I don't know. I feel like that's a great spot for it too. So, yeah,
For sure.
I know for sure if I said it from the beginning. I know that if the Gambler ever wanted me to bring back that open mic for the winter, because that's what they told me they wanted to do initially. I'm not doing it. Fuck that. I'm not running an open mic anymore. That's too much. If we had like a rotation of like 10 comics, like I'd do it once every 10 weeks, sure. Or if I had a rotation, but it's just not like, you know what I mean? It's just not going to be like that. Yeah. I just don't like committing to it. It's like you're married to it, then you get committed to just only doing your mic.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm sure like you just got committed going to fucking Village, you know? Right. It's just, I was at that spot for a while where I was just constantly, I'm like, I don't even know if these new jokes are working right now. Cause like I've just told them in front of the same people fucking 6 times in a row.
Yeah. That's why I'm finally happy Billy's at the point where he's like, I'm done.
Yeah.
And it's like the bar don't care. They don't give a shit. I mean, it's in Realm Lake and
right.
It sucks.
Yeah. I mean that is a really cool spot. I wish it would go better, but just the staff and the company that hangs out in there. I mean, there's for all that you don't know, there's people that walk through the fucking stage area and go into the back bathrooms and do blow because it's Round Lake.
Yeah.
But there's a fucking bathroom up front. What's wrong with that bathroom? The bathroom doors over there are fucking all fucked up and don't even lock. Why would you want to be in that bathroom? Because it's
the ones up front are probably being used by other people.
Maybe. I don't know. It's just I never got the chance when I was on stage, but like I wanted to so bad when they were coming in and out a lot when it was Wednesdays before he changed it back to Tuesdays. Mm-hmm. When it was Wednesdays, these motherfuckers are coming in and out. I wanted to just be like, yo, DEA or something. I just wanted to be like something. I wanted to do it. And then Billy's like, yeah, I wouldn't do that, dude. They might kill you. I'm like, yeah, maybe not, though. It could be funny.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, fuck that, dude. I don't know. I had a lot of good memories at that spot. It was like some of the funnest comedy nights I've had have been there.
Yeah, I've had to be walked to my car a few times. Not always the greatest, but yeah, Jackman was the first person to walk me to my car, and then Jeff and Kayla. And then even at the Red Room last week, Jeff and Kayla had to walk me to my car.
Yeah.
I had fucking people all over me. I was like, oh my God. And I was just standing there. I'm like, I'm ready to go, but I didn't.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, what the hell? Well, at least you got people to, if you ever need me to walk you to your car, let me know. But, what was I going to say here next? Who's your favorite comedians? Like, do you have any, like, obviously you have watched comedy before you got into it.
Yeah.
Like, who did you watch a lot? Who'd you like?
Growing up, I was really, even, like, with his movies and shit, but his comedy as well, but I was really inspired with Jim Carrey.
Oh, yeah.
Love that man.
Yeah. I wish he didn't, like, just
go crazy.
That, and, like, I feel like they forced him to retire.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So that's, like, really unfair to me and everybody else. It's like, what the fuck, man? Adam Sandler's still out here busting out movies. Mm-hmm. I want to see that combination that we never got to see, Jim Carrey and Adam Sandler together.
Yes.
That should happen. Yes. Go on, though. Sorry.
Yeah, growing up, never really cared for Adam Sandler.
What?
Now I do.
I
love him now, but when growing up,
I was going to say, because Cora said she didn't like Adam Sandler, too, for the longest time. I'm like, I don't know if we can get married or date anymore. Because literally, she's like, I don't like him. He yells. I'm like, who's your favorite actor? She's like, I don't know. I like Will Ferrell. I'm like, he fucking yells the whole movie of Step Brothers. And then I went back and showed her Adam Sandler. She didn't like Jim Carrey either because she's like, all he does is yell too. And then I brought it back and I fucking showed her, and she's like, okay, fair enough. I'm like, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
I know. I was very upset. Trust me.
Yeah, I've always loved Jim Carrey. He got me into theater, which I did in high school a lot. So I had the stage presence already in high school, but it's different compared from theater going into comedy because you have a script that they've already have for you that you're reading, and you're with a group of people. Now, stand-up comedy, you have to write your own script
by yourself.
Exactly, and it's a lot more difficult. I feel like going from comedy into acting is a lot easier than acting going into comedy.
I could see that. It makes sense.
Yeah.
I always wish I would have gone back and did like theater stuff. I wanted to do the improv club my senior year.
My senior year we did it was only for 2 nights. We did shows, but we did it was like an improv group, and it was Hey Who Turned Off the Lights, and I was a part of it my senior year, but didn't have a single speaking role.
No.
They just used me for my facial expressions.
Just a prop.
Pretty much at that point.
That's kind of funny. Yeah, I just never did it because I just didn't. I had an ego. Like I was I played quarterback and stuff. I was a part of the football team. I can't be on but I hung out with all the drama kids. Like a lot of, well, not pretty much, especially after like football season. Like after that, my senior year, I hung out with all the people I really belonged with, which was all the people that I'm just the people that you see at fucking open mics.
Yeah.
That's like it's all of us, just like weird, abstract, artistic people, artistic or autistic. I'm not sure if I'm autistic. I think with that video I posted on Wednesday, I could show signs of autism. I might. I don't know. I've never thought of myself as autistic until I saw that video.
I get told I'm autistic like 24/7 by my sister because of my obsession with Spider-Man.
Well, you and my 3-year-old would get along if you see his bike over there.
He's got a rad
Pretty
bike.
badass bike,
Oh,
right?
hell yeah.
He's got Spider-Man light-up shoes. We were very surprised he didn't pick Spider-Man for his Halloween costume because we had to buy him a new one over the summer because his one from last year got too small. So he could run around in this, because he still wears a Spider-Man costume probably weekly.
As he should.
Yeah, exactly. But this year he's actually Rubble from Paw Patrol.
Nice. Yeah,
So-
I was Spider-Man the last 3 years. I don't know if you showed up to the Halloween.
No,
mic.
I don't know why I could. Oh, no. The reason I couldn't is because, was it actually on Halloween, right?
Yeah, it was on Halloween.
It was on Halloween. I got called in because it snowed on Halloween. That was the first fucking call in for my new job.
Yeah, I dressed up as Peter B. Parker from Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, where he looked like a hobo, and me and Al took a picture, and it was a great time.
Which one is it?
I got you. I'll show you.
See, I just started dipping into the new ones because my son likes Spider-Man Homecoming with the Tom Holland one.
Yeah.
I really like that one. I didn't think I'd like it. And I'm like, oh, this is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm just like a feel like a gatekeeper for just being like the Tobey Maguire ones are like my favorites.
Oh, yeah.
Which they are.
They're the best.
But I'm just trying to dip into the new ones, and I don't know. Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, it's the animated one with Miles Morales. And as you can tell, I even wore the 2 different shoes.
That's funny. That's hilarious.
Yeah, only reason I dressed up as that and not just regular Spider-Man is because there was holes and areas that I didn't need people looking at. So I was like, damn, I'm going to have to dress up as this Spider-Man, which is not a problem. Love that dude.
You should tell Billy. Or I'll tell Billy, right? He will hear this tomorrow since he listens every week. He should fucking try to ask Lucky Bernie's if we could do a fucking Halloween mic on Halloween. It's on the Thursday.
Hell yeah.
It's a fucking great spot for it. And then we could all do karaoke after.
Oh, yes.
Karaoke and fucking stand-up.
Oh, yeah. This year, I'm actually surprisingly not doing Spider-Man. I'm doing a clown.
Oh,
which
fuck
is,
you.
It's
I don't
only,
like clowns.
I hate them. I hate them too.
I'm not afraid of them or anything. I just don't. Who's that one? The Terrifier one? The fucking guy with the black teeth?
Fuck that shit.
I don't like him. He fucking creeps me out.
No, thank you. Yeah, no, I'm only doing it to try and help my fear because I am terrified of that shit.
Yeah, it's just looking at yourself in the mirror.
I don't think it'll work because I know I won't kill myself. Well, that's pushing it, but and it's cheap. It was my friend's costume from last year, and I'm like, fuck it. I'll just fucking take that shit. I'll use it.
There you
go. It's easier than trying to fucking fit into my Spider-Man suits and ripping it more.
I actually got to show you one of my Halloween costumes from like a while back. It's one of my proud ones actually because I came up with. I mean, do you like Rick and Morty?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was like right after the Pickle Rick shit came out. Okay, really? Hang on, uploads. Let's go to uploads. Holy shit, a lot of comedy, a lot of podcast stuff on here. This is all on Facebook. Hey, Cora. What? Can you try to find that picture of Bearded Rick? Who? Bearded Rick. Me at Halloween at your sister's house. Oh, I found it. So I was Bearded Rick.
Oh, I love that.
I had the fucking wig. I spray painted my beard blue. I had his little proton gun. I had the flask.
That's hilarious.
Everything. Yeah, that was one of my best ones, I think. I haven't
Because you
done
didn't
anything
show
since.
up. Because you didn't show up to that mic on Halloween. I don't know if you saw what Billy looked like.
I vaguely remember pictures. Yes, I do. Yes, I
Yeah.
do. That's hilarious.
Wore a muscle shirt.
That's
and
so
a
funny.
tutu.
That's funny as fuck. Yeah, I really wish I would have came out. Like, I don't even know if I had a Halloween costume picked out. I think I was gonna go after work that day, but I literally got called in, so I was like, fuck it, I can't even do it. But yeah, that sucked. Yeah, this is the this is the first year in like 6 years that I don't really have to worry about getting called in on the holidays because I'll be off until at least March. So
yeah.
so I don't have to worry about being called in Thanksgiving, Christmas, any of that shit. So I think last year I worked like the day after Christmas, and then 2 years ago I worked day of, and Christmas Eve. It's just like it's part of the job, but it's
Yeah.
kind of shitty. Especially, I mean, I do take nights though too. So like even if the kids are waking up when I'm getting home anyway, so I'm not missing anything. But it's just
Yeah.
I'm tired as all fuck, and yeah, it sucks being out on the roads when holidays and stuff. But not this year. Kind of. I actually wouldn't mind getting called in on New Year's because that's a fucking fuck all holiday and
Yeah.
it's double time. So it's like why not? I don't know. New Year's is so overrated to me.
It really is.
We used to before I got the job I have now, and before I had to depend on snow. I would literally with my parents. We would literally just go over to my parents' house and just fucking drink over there. We'd go out to
Yeah.
the bars and bar hop till like 4 or 5 in the afternoon, and then go to my parents' house. We'd make fucking steak and lobster, and continue to get drunk and play games. It's like, why not? That sounds so much better than sitting in a fucking bar watching a ball drop. I don't know.
I mean, last year I worked on New Year's and I worked at a bowling alley. Fuck that bowling alley, but that's besides the fucking point.
Is that the same one you had your league at?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Screwed leagues over for me. Fuck that place. But I worked on New Year's Eve going into New Year's Day, and I took some time. I took like an hour or so off to bowl myself with family, and I came back right before midnight. And I think the reason why I hate New Year's so much is because you don't get that traditional New Year's kiss. Fuck off. Never. I've only had it once, and it was fucking bullshit. The dude fucking completely forgot. Was too busy on his fucking phone and too busy just freaking out in his. And he got me into wearing Spider-Man suits. The sex. And
Fuck yeah.
And so he
Wait, sex with Spider-Man suits? That's
surprisingly,
that's pretty baller.
I meant to say X, but it sounded like sex because I have a speech problem. But yeah, surprisingly, we did not try that. Which is really surprising. We never tried that though.
That'd be fucking hilarious. I don't know if I'd be able to. I'd laugh too hard. I would just be fucking with my dick and be like, "Go Web, go!" up and away, Web. Yeah, I'm just. I'm a fucking child.
A lot of men on fucking Tinder are too when they see.
I know. Cora's probably in the other room chuckling at that. Up and away, Web. Oh my god!
Yeah,
So what other? So are you like a huge Marvel fan then? I can't stand Marvel movies, dude.
Growing up,
Except for Spider-Man.
Growing up, it was pretty much just Spider-Man. Like Tobey Maguire was my husband growing up. Like it was only his movies. I refute
James Franco. Oh
yeah.
What a dreamboat. What a fucking terrible actor in those movies. If you go back and watch them, it's like, holy fuck. He was only famous because he's just good looking.
Oh yeah. But up until I think 3-4 years ago, I only watched Tobey Maguire's.
Okay.
I refused to watch Andrew Garfield. I refused to watch Tom Holland.
I've never seen any Andrew Garfield ones.
I feel like they screwed him because his movies could have been so much better.
Yeah, I think I was tempted to watch one, and the intro was just fucking terrible.
Oh yeah,
it was like these two parents grab their kid and they have to fucking bail with some plans or some shit.
Yeah, it was a horrible movie. And you hear people ever since No Way Home, you hear people be like, "Oh my god, I love Andrew Garfield, his Spider-Man movies." Fuck off. Like last week, you were just talking about how much shit his movies were. I fucking hate people just because he looks good now. Like, yes, I would fuck him, but that's besides the point of the story. Tobey Maguire all the way, but up after like 4 years ago, I finally was like, fine, I'll watch these movies, and they were just as bad as I thought they would have been. And
anytime I think of Tobey Maguire, I just think of him sweating his fucking nuts off in fucking Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Have you seen that?
I don't think so.
Oh my god, his character's so awkward. Oh my god, hang on. What's his face? Toby. Hang on.
Hanging.
There we go. Here's an image of it. It's so long. Have you never seen that movie?
I have not.
Oh my god, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas is fucking fantastic. It's supposed to be. It's written by Hunter S. Thompson. He's a famous writer from back in the 70s and 80s, I think, or 60s and 70s, I think. Anyway, he's just tripping balls and just like on mescaline and acid and cocaine and weed and whippets and all the shit on everything. And like they're just tripping, and he's with his lawyer. And every fucking scene in that movie is a new movie. I swear to God, it doesn't make any sense at all. You have no idea what's going on in the entire thing. But it's a visual fuck fest, dude. It's insane. It's literally meant to be watched while you're tripping.
There's been a few movies where I've watched
Also,
it,
Great
but
Gatsby with Tobey Maguire is meant to be watched while you're tripping. I'm pretty sure it has to.
Really?
Be. Yeah, watch it. You're like, who?
I can see that.
They all talk like this, and everything's all fast and fucking colorful. And I mean, the colors in that movie are pretty insane and vibrant.
Oh yeah.
That and then like the Leo version of Romeo and Juliet. That's another one that's like fucking. That's really goofy, meant to be. That movie's hilarious with the fucking they bring out their swords or whatever, and it's just guns. And sword
I
fighting.
watched that back in high school
Yeah.
instead of watching
in English class or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, same.
I was like, what the fuck is this? Like,
They're all wearing like Hawaiian shirts and get out of there like with spiked hair. Like, where art thou? Where art thou going? Like, what the fuck? And then they're fucking shooting Glocks at each other sideways. Like, what the fuck is happening right now?
isn't there a different version like we could have watched in high school?
Can we just go to a play and like just see Romeo and Juliet? Oh my god!
What the fuck is this?
I actually did enjoy that. It was a really it's a really cool interpretation of making it modern, I guess. But they could have changed like the words. I think that was just I don't know. I think it was like part of the satire, probably. Just let's make this as fucking ridiculous as possible. But like, imagine if you had to do that version of Romeo and Juliet for like a play in high school.
Oh my god. I'd be so
I just
down.
had my hair spiked the fuck up, fucking gelled up with fucking hoop earrings in and fucking gas can Oakleys on, dude. Let's go.
I'd be so down.
With a puka shell necklace.
Oh hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. Oh my god, that's so funny. Holy shit. I can't, besides Spider-Man though, any other?
But yeah.
Is he in Avengers too? Is Spider-Man an Avenger? I don't even know how the fucking shit works.
It's very confusing to me because I just recently, like 2 years ago, got into watching all of the fucking Marvel movies. It was fucking rough, but there were some good ones. But I think
I
now
can't even
that
get through Captain America, the first one.
a lot of them were very fucking rough. That's for sure. But if I had to choose a second favorite, I would have to say Captain America, only because he's so fine. But that's
I don't know. Just that first movie, what is it? The first one, I guess, is okay. I don't know. I
don't know. A lot of them are really rough. And
see, it's weird though, because like I'm a dork when it comes to like fantasy shit. Like I love Star Wars. I love Harry Potter. But you get me in Marvel, I'm like, I'm all right. I don't know why. I've tried. I've literally tried multiple times to watch it in the order you're supposed to watch it in. I can't get past the first one or two movies.
Yeah.
It's really annoying, but I mean, whatever. It's not for me, I guess.
Yeah, I used to be obsessed with Harry Potter when I was younger. It was only the first 3 movies that I haven't seen a single one since. But I do. Yeah.
What?
I know. I'm slacking.
Cora and I watch them every year during Christmas time.
Yeah, my cousin.
Dude, you're
and
more than
friend,
we have surround sound. You can come over for a weekend and have a Harry Potter marathon with us. I'm telling you, dude.
Sounds like a plan.
I love Harry Potter. Goblet of Fire, the 4th one. You're missing out, dude. That's probably the best one. Nah, I don't know. Either that or Half-Blood Prince is pretty good.
All I do know is my cousin had a baby. She is 2 months. No, she's 3 months now. She looks like fucking Dobby. That's her nickname. So anytime I go over there, I'm like, don't worry, you still got a few years, but once you turn 18, I will give you a sock so you can be free.
Nice. Oh, Master gave Dobby a sock. Sorry. Like I told you, I think I'm autistic. I think as I've gotten older, I've gotten more and more and more autistic. I've also, like, as I've gotten older, the stuff that stays in my head normally just comes out. Mm-hmm. Like my opener Tuesday, I said, you guys ever just hear a song so good you just want to rip your dick off and sit on it? I'm like, okay, never mind. That usually stays in my notebook. That got a laugh. It worked at the Red Room though. The other, like 2 weeks ago or whatever. It worked there. Everybody was like laughed their ass off. I'm like, I don't know how that was funny, but all right, thank you. But I don't know. Yeah, man. I think is Deadpool Marvel?
I think so.
But it's not in the timeline, right, or something like that. I don't know.
No, I think it's because there's. Oh my! It's so weird because they got the multiverse and all this stupid shit. So
I like Deadpool.
Deadpool's pretty cool. I watched the new one. The new one's fucking hilarious.
How many are there now?
There's 3.
I've seen 1 and 2.
The new one with Wolverine, pretty fucking good.
I haven't seen it. Maybe I'll watch that because I like Ryan Reynolds. I like his comedy throughout the whole thing too. Just the little one-liners and shit, and just little subtle drops. Yeah.
Oh yeah. He's hilarious. He's a great man. Well,
that's one of Cora's hall passes. Yeah.
I feel like that's a lot of people's hall passes.
Yeah, I mean it's understandable. If I was a gay dude, it'd probably be one of mine. Fuck, I'm not a gay dude, but he's one of mine.
Yeah. Sound like most men.
Speaking of that, who's your fucking hall passes? Oh, you don't. Oh, you don't have a boyfriend. But,
no,
okay.
I'm very single.
Who's your celebrity? Who's your celebrity? Fucking like give me 3 of the top celebrities that you'd want to bang.
Tobey Maguire, of course. Tobey Maguire. Completely fucked that up. That's okay.
I bet you he's got a fucking hog on him, dude. He's probably got a baby's arm holding an apple.
Oh yeah, probably.
He's got it, dude. He's like those. Yeah, it's the dorky guys. Probably got big wings.
Oh yeah. But yeah, since I was a child, it's always been Toby. Toby's like number 1. Always will be. Shit. Who else? It's crazy. I don't really watch many movies or TV shows.
Tobey Maguire won't hear this, so he won't be offended if you choose somebody else too. Just so you know.
I understand that.
He's also like 45, isn't he? No, probably. He's got to be in his mid to late 40s, probably.
He's closer to 50. He's like maybe 48, 49 and shit.
Yikes. That's weird, huh?
Oh, it really fucking is. I found out some shit that
It's like Mark Wahlberg is 60.
Yeah.
Huh? What the fuck is
crazy.
that? Isn't that weird?
Yeah. By the time they made when they made the first Spider-Man movie with Tobey Maguire, William Dafoe was 46.
God, he looked like he was fucking 86 in that movie. He looks fucking. That guy's like probably like the number 1 face I see in nightmares.
I fucking love William Dafoe. He's awesome.
He's a great actor. He definitely fucking scared the shit out of me as the Green Goblin as a kid. I'll tell you that much because that scared the fuck out of me.
He's the reason Green Goblin is my favorite villain. Yeah. I love him so very much. But Tobey Maguire, when they made No Way Home, Tobey Maguire was 46 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in another Spider-Man? I didn't know that, dude.
Should have. Spoilers. Yeah. He's back in No Way Home. Cool. All 3 Spider-Mans are in that movie.
Oh.
Spoilers for anyone that hasn't seen it yet. Sorry. You should have. It's 2021. It came out. You should have fucking seen it.
Yeah, no, there's no spoil. Fuck you. It didn't spoil it for me. I'll still watch it. Like I said, Spider-Man, since my 3-year-old fucking loves it too. It makes me like it too because like that was the only superhero movie I liked when I was a kid. I didn't like. I think I saw The Dark Knight Rises, or no, The Dark Knight when it came out because it came out my freshman year of high school. We saw it. Me and my buddy saw it at the fucking theater. We waited in line.
Fun fact. So like, I don't care for DC. Never really have. But I always had this weird like obsession with Batman. Yet I've never seen a single fucking Batman movie. Like if I'm not, my best friend's name is Rachel. So when we worked at Bass Pro, I would always go around screaming, "Where's Rachel?" And just fucking start screaming it and shit. And she's just like, "Dear fucking God." And there's a video out there of some dude standing on a fucking roof wearing a fucking Batman mask screaming, "Where's Rachel?" and shit. So I will always send that shit to her.
Have you seen the movie Neighbors with Seth Rogen and Zac Efron? The sorority.
I think I've seen it once.
The fraternity moves in there. Yeah, well, it's so funny. I think Zac Efron and Seth Rogen's characters are doing mushrooms together, and then the next morning they're like coming down or whatever, and they're talking about their favorite Batman. And obviously, because Zac Efron's like younger, his is Christian Bale, and then Seth Rogen's he's a little older, so his is fucking Michael Keaton or whatever. And they're just going back and forth. He's like, Seth Rogen's like, "No, I'm Batman," and then Zac Efron's like, "No, I'm Batman." He's just I might watch that today. I fucking love those two. I don't know. Sorry, I always either think of that or I think of. Have you seen Pete Holmes? His fucking Batman videos.
Possibly.
Shout out to Big Al. She loves Pete Holmes. She'll know because she loves him. He's fucking. I'll show it to you after. I'll send him to you on Instagram. But his Batman videos are so fucking funny, man. Because it's like almost Batman with a lisp almost. It's very very funny. But yeah, dude, I don't know. I just could never do the superhero thing. Yet I can fucking sit there and fucking go Wingardium Leviosa and fucking have no fucking shame in it whatsoever. And fucking goddamn. Want to know what's pretty cool? I actually did this on a couple episodes ago. This is really cool. Hang on. Hey Siri, Lumos. What? No big deal. I'm a wizard. I'm a wizard, Jordan.
You're a what?
A retard, I think. I meant to say.
There we go.
So what's your goal with comedy? Are you just in it just for fun, or is this something you want to do? Like,
when I first started doing comedy, it was pretty much just for fun and shit.
And Emilio.
Pretty much. Yeah. Because I've known Emilio since 2021 when Billy started doing comedy. So, like, I've known Emilio for a while. So, that fucking little crush I had has been for a while. But that is besides the point of the damn story.
Is it, though? Go on.
Yeah, because it's not there no more. Okay. That's for sure. So it was just pretty much for fun, and I would only go up maybe once every 2-3 months, and then I lost my job at the bowling alley, and wasn't doing leagues. I came back from my cousins from a week vacation, and then I went when it was Jerks at Joe's. That was my first ever spot that I went to go up on stage besides the Village.
Yeah.
And I had so much fun. I was like, oh my God. And then I started going to the Gambler. And I was like, oh my God, I gotta do this all the time now. And it's so funny. Right before Amy and Monica asked me to be on their show, I was like, I'm taking a break. I'm done with this shit. It's too stressful. Fuck comedy. And then they asked me and I was like, yes. And I was so down to saying, yes, I'll be on your shows. And
I was right there with him. Look, literally right before Roast Battle, I told myself, after Roast Battle, I'm taking a couple months off. I'm going to take a step back, focus on my kids, because I was working.
Yeah.
Well, no, I actually wasn't working. But I was on my way literally on the way. After that Roast Battle, I was like, it's something lit a fire under my ass. I was like, I'm not stopping. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Just take a week. I took I hadn't been doing it at that point really that often anyway. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, dude, I just got so excited. I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, I'm back in it.
Yeah, that's how I felt with when
It is stressful as fuck.
It really is.
It can be.
Yeah.
I don't know, we got a pretty good crew that is starting to go down to the city a lot more.
Yeah.
Because I've been just telling people.
We got to start dragging, when Al's not so slammed with work, we got to start dragging her out of the damn house more. But we got a good crew that goes.
Yeah, me, Luis, and Jackman are going to Babs tonight. You said you work till 8, so you can't, but.
Yeah, because I don't feel, if it was any other fucking day, I would totally fucking just drive fucking down there just for fucking 4 or 5 minutes just to leave. But I've been so fucking exhausted, especially after fucking Tuesday. I've been fucking exhausted, bro.
Me too. No, actually, I got to catch up on sleep yesterday because Cora's parents had the kids, so I was like, I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna sleep till I actually woke up at 6, couldn't go back to sleep, and then took sleeping medicine, and then slept till noon.
Yeah, no,
so I was like, I was fucking hurting.
Couldn't be me. I had work at 11 to 6 yesterday, and then comedy. I was Billy's Uber yet again. So, and he goes, "You didn't have to come if you weren't gonna go on stage." I'm like, I was driving your bitch ass. The fuck you mean I couldn't go?
That's funny. So are you just what do you think? Are you just gonna keep just doing it for fun right now, or are you just gonna keep what's your end goal with it? Do you just see yourself just continuing to just get booked on shows and just having fun with it, or do you want to take it to a professional level one day?
Maybe one day if I really can get into it more. But right now, I think I'm just gonna do it for fun because I've been doing the same fucking jokes for shows and even on stage open mic for the past since March at least.
Yeah,
so I'm hard. I feel like I for sure need to get a new job. and just need to get out there more.
Yeah.
And all I do is just comedy and then go home and work.
I mean, think about it. From a professional standpoint, the comedians that are putting out an hour special, it takes them a year plus to build those. Yeah. A long time. You know, we've been doing comedy for what, a year and a half? Mm-hmm. So, and obviously that first half a year, all of that's pretty much garbage for the most part. Yeah. For the most part. I still tell 2 jokes. That black girl booty joke I have, and then that pocket pussy in the strip club story. Because that one just always kills for some reason. So those 2 are like the only really ones that I really fuck with from when I first started. But like, I mean, you just got to know what works, and it's like also you got to know what you're like. The 3 times I've done the Vixen, I've only retold 2 jokes. So and I did a 7-minute set, a 5-minute set, and a 12-minute set. So all those together, I've only retold 2 jokes. So I got pretty much like 20 minutes worth of shit that I've already told there. So now, big announcement, I'm hosting the Vixen on Wednesday. I'm going to do probably anywhere from 5 to 7. I don't want to take time away from the room, especially because I'm probably going to, I don't know. I really don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to, after we're done with this, I'm going to sit down and try to piece together a set. I'm going to put some new jokes in there. I'm going to really, really try to fucking work out that new me peaking in high school by next week.
Yeah, you should. It's a good one.
That's a good one, I think, for sure. Like, and I think if I just work it out a little bit more sober.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm gonna work it out tonight. I'm gonna rewrite it. Because the way I write my jokes is I write it down word for word the way it's supposed to be said, and then I'll just write the title on a note card when I bring it up on stage. But I'll memorize it because I wrote it word for word. Does it always come out like that? But that's what I always try to do is just write everything word for word the way I want it to be said, and then go from there. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to probably try to tweak it. Yeah.
Yeah. What I pretty much have is when I first get a joke, like I'll write it word for word, and then once I said it like a billion fucking times, I'll then just take like my the SpongeBob joke. Yeah. I just call it the SpongeBob joke because pretty much it's about SpongeBob. And it throws people off. So they're like, what's the SpongeBob joke? And I'm like, ooh, you're in for a fun one. And I love that. I hate but love that joke so very much. My brother did confirm it. I got it on video. He did confirm that I did catch him doing it to SpongeBob. So he did confirm it.
That's funny.
So.
Oh, man.
Oh. And another thing is that like all my jokes are like shit that like all my jokes are 110% like truly what happened.
Oh yeah, mine are too. I've had some exaggerations on like here and there to add punchlines to shit, but the main baseline of my joke that I took a pocket pussy into a strip club in my pants. That's a true story. Like
yeah.
Like, that's why I think I don't know, just getting better at telling stories is my favorite part of comedy because like I have so many fucking ridiculous stories like that.
Oh yeah. I do too.
It's crazy. Have you ever woken up on someone's back porch after drinking too much, and then you wake up with dicks all over your face? On someone's back porch, sleeping on their table.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I have.
I can see it.
Yes.
I can see it.
But yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, I have, like, a lot of these stories, but they're long, you know, and it's an art to be able to break them down.
Oh, yeah.
That's pocket pussy in the strip club. I had to add fucking, like, you have to add to where you're getting a laugh every 10 seconds if you're telling a story.
Yeah, that I need to work on. That's one thing I truly need to work on. I've just been some jokes it's been easier than others for sure.
For sure.
And then sometimes I'll be able to just throw in a fucking quick one, just a quick little one-liner, which I don't have many of those.
I think I might try some of my one-liners on Wednesday. I use them for open mics and they do really well, but I'm kind of I don't know. I might just fuck around with it. I don't know. We'll see.
I want to come see you on Wednesday, see how well you host, and judge you if you fail miserably.
That's fine.
I want to, but I got my show on the 11th for Ron Bloom, and I want to go practice, and I'm over here like, but where the fuck am I going to go?
When's the 11th?
Next Friday.
Well, you could always just go to the Vixen. Do a mic Tuesday, do a mic Thursday.
I'll have to fucking rush to find this month. I get a month advanced in my schedule. Every Thursday I'm working till 8. So, yeah.
Well, you could always go. You could always go to Beer Belly. That's at the Pony Inn in Chicago. It starts at 10:30. I've never been to it. I've always meant to go to it, but I'm such a homebody after I do the first mic, and I'm like, do I want to do a second one? I'm like, no. Sometimes I do. I've done 4 in one night.
Wow, I've done my first ever time doing 2. I did Addison's mic, and then I did Jerks at Bits. And
I haven't done it at Bits. Is it cool?
It's pretty fucking cool.
It looks pretty awesome. I'm gonna try to go. Still cool. Tuesdays, right?
Yeah, it is pretty fucking cool there.
Maybe I'll check it out next. Maybe I'll check it out next week.
I personally think it's a much better room than their old room.
Yeah.
It's actually light instead of just red.
Yeah, I think that's why I like Joe's.
But I do gotta say, and if they hear this, now y'all know, y'all did me so fucking dirty with those fucking pictures you took of me on Tuesday. I look so fucking horrible in those pictures. It's just like, I'm just chilling there like, what up? And I just look like too fucking big. I was like, God damn, bro. And
fuck you jerks.
And because of you guys, I'm starting to go to the gym now. Just kidding. I've been wanting to go, but no, it's all your fault. But yeah, no, they sent me pictures. I was like, oh no, I can't post this shit. They did me so dirty. They have 2 people taking pictures. They have fucking Danny taking pictures from the panel, and then they have fucking Dan in the audience taking pictures. Right. And both pictures from both people. They were so horrible.
That's funny.
I'm like, God damn.
I hate looking at pictures of myself on stage.
Oh yeah.
The only good picture I have is my profile picture. Sam Barry took that one, and it's like my favorite picture of me, like in general, not even just like, fuck. I
don't have many fucking pictures of me on stage.
Yeah, that's my like favorite one. It's like such a good picture.
It's a good picture,
and that's credit to Sam. Shout out Sam Barry. Can't wait to have you back on the pod, buddy.
Yeah, I don't really know that much, but he's pretty awesome. I got a great video of him at fucking Amy's mic. I don't know if you saw that one. Did you?
No. Do you remember?
Where he's humping the fucking mic?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. That was such a great... I was so proud of myself for getting that.
He came and did... I had him open for that Lake House fucking showcase I did in Johnsburg a couple months ago. He did great. I remember I had him host the writer's room when it was at the Gambler. And that was the first time. Were you there when we had smelling salts?
No.
I have them up there. Do you want to try smelling salts, by the way? They're really weak. No, I'll get you fresh ones.
They're okay.
It's not.
Next time.
It's not fun when they're not as fresh. Like it'll blast it in the back of your head, but nothing like a fresh bottle of fucking smelling salts, dude. So this is what I just brought them one day. I ordered them and I saw them on Rogan. I'm like, fuck it. I'm just gonna see. I really want to see what this is like. Mm-hmm. So I fucking get them. And I bring them to the Gambler, and me and Blake and Devin are just fucking like, whoa, just rip it, just like, whoa. I'm like, boom, I just want to unplug every neon sign in here, dude. Just like, let's get going. So we were just doing them before we get on stage, and like, I was wired. It was like perfect. I was like, fuck, I'm gonna start doing smelling salts before comedy. Sam Barry gets up there. He's like, I've never done these before, but I'm gonna try them on stage the first time. He's just like, hey, I'm Sam Barry. I'm your host for the night. Holy shit! And he just like ripped it like 3 times. I was like, oh my God. That's why I fucking asked him to host, because of all his energy. But the Sam Barry on smelling salts is like cocaine on meth.
Yeah.
That's insane. It was so funny, dude. Oh man. That's the one thing I do miss about like the host, or like about running a room, is like picking out somebody to host or something. You know what I mean? Like, cause it's like Sam's great host. Fucking Blake's actually pretty good at hosting. He was pretty good at hosting the fucking Gauntlet, or the writers' room with me when we co-hosted. Mm-hmm. Co-hosting is kind of hard to do when you're switching off like every other person. It's kind of hard to get into a rhythm.
I believe it.
But yeah, hosting. I always liked fucking picking like a random person to come host it. Joseph Christopher was supposed to come host the last one of June, but we obviously shut it down. So unfortunately, couldn't do that. But okay, I got like two more random questions.
Go for it.
It's like a 3-parter.
Okay.
Okay. Survival situation. Okay.
Oh goodness.
First, what are you bringing? One thing. Doesn't matter. It could be a fucking lighter. It could be a pot to boil water in. It could be an extra pair of underwear. It could be. What are you bringing?
I don't know. I probably would.
We'll preface it. You're on a fucking deserted island. So you're in the middle of nowhere. But
I probably would bring a lighter.
Okay.
So like, if I was to go fishing, and catch fish, I can then cook it and not have it fucking raw.
Yeah.
No, thank you. And then having a fire for at night and shit. But yeah, I think a lighter would.
Yeah, I think you can't go wrong with a lighter. I think I'm on the same page. I was gonna say like stuff to fish with, but I'm like I can just cut a tree down, make a spear, and go spear fishing.
Exactly.
So yeah, I think lighter for sure. The lighter seems like the most logical one. Also, who are you bringing?
Who am I bringing?
One person.
Oh God. I would probably say my best friend because she also loves to camp, so she knows shit. And I'm a lazy motherfucker at times, so she'd be on top of shit for sure. So I think she would have to be my pick. And yeah, I think she'd get me off my ass for sure, being like, okay, fucker, we're going fishing. Or we got to build this shit. Let's go. I'd be like, how about this? I'll just say where to put it and you can just build it. How's that sound? That's like, we had a camp out. My family does camp outs on holidays in the summer. And I invited her to come out and we had to put a tent. I made her basically put the tent up. And at the end, she's like, I basically did everything. You can put the little stakes in. I was like, God damn it. You make me do work?
Oh, that's funny. I don't know. I think if I didn't say my wife, I think I'd get in trouble. I think I'd have to bring my wife because I don't know how long we're going to be there. I'm going to want to have sex with somebody. And I would say I bring my homie, Jake, one of my best friends. But like, I'm going to need to have sex. So I want to have sex with my wife. I don't know. It depends how long. I think it depends on how long I'm there for.
Yeah.
Because a month with the homie. Chilling, we're just chilling and fucking drinking coconut water. I don't know, dude. I'd probably bring my wife.
Yeah, that's the thing that sucks about not being in a relationship is that you can't just. I'm not gonna choose no random fucking guy in my DM. Fuck that shit, because I can't stand half of them anyway.
He's be like, yo, let's have sex and go get dinner, and then they just have sex and you're like, I'll be over here. You go get yourself dinner.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, fuck that shit. I'm gonna pick my best friend.
So I also had a weird question about also survival. Okay, so like obviously you've heard like you can't drink your own pee for like so long. You could only drink it like, you know what I mean? Like you'll die eventually. But what's happening if like me are trapped and you're drinking my pee? Can you survive off that? Do you think? Or animal pee?
I think it goes the same fucking way.
Do you think so? Okay, I thought it was just because your body's just recycling the same shit. I'm like, but if what I'm recycling your shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I thought that there would be. I mean, now that you say that, I'm like, you know what? It's probably my piss is probably the same like chemical structure as your piss, probably minus a few hormones.
It might go. You might be able to.
Maybe
live a little longer because it's not your own, but you die at some fucking point.
This is not your own. I was trying to make a pun there. Oh, jeez. Yeah, man. I don't know. So, okay. Actually, I want to recant my statement about what I would bring. Okay. I would bring one of those water purifiers. Okay. That you can turn anything into purified water, anything into drinkable water, including oceans. So if I'm fucking stuck in the boom, get a bottle of water.
Yeah.
So I think I'd rather have that than food, because you can fucking hunt and fucking fish, and then like you can figure out a way to start a fire.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, that makes more sense. Fucking yeah, you can. Yeah,
sparking or whatever.
That's for sure.
Yeah. Maybe I'll just fucking get a pair of glasses before I go fucking.
Yeah, I happen to get a pair of glasses.
I just happen to have
deserted.
Right,
yeah.
And boom, look at that magnifying. Boom, I have glasses in this scenario, so I'm fine. Yeah. I'm taking a water purifying bottle or whatever the fuck it is.
That was going to be my second one, but I couldn't figure out the word because, I'm a little retarded. So I was like, we're going lighter. That's funny. Because I know that word.
Lighter. Copy that. Well, with that being said, hang on. I think we're like almost 53. Yeah, we got a little bit of time. I don't know. You want to plug any of your shows coming up or what?
I mean, really the only show I got going on is Ron Bloom's show on Friday at,
Is that Ladies of Laughter?
No.
No, okay. Have you been on? I know he does that one every month.
I'm not on that one. But I did notice, I was talking to Addison's bitch ass, actually. I was telling him, I was like, dude, I just got booked on his show. Oh, my God. And he goes, oh, my God, what show? For who? What time? When? Where? Blah, blah, blah. I tell him. I get put in the group chat. The bitch is on the same fucking show as me.
Oh, that's funny.
I tell him who it's by, what day it is, what time, where it's at, and he's just like, oh, that's so cool. Really? Are you kidding me? Love that dude, but goddamn, he's a little slow sometimes, just like me. It's all good. Everyone thinks we're fucking dating.
I mean, I thought you guys had a thing when I first met you guys.
Yeah.
When I first met Addison, yeah.
Yeah, no, we go bowling. Me, him, Lewis, and Hector, or Bruce Leroy, and we're going bowling. This
It always
one
throws me off
fucking,
that that's his stage name.
oh yeah, it's a crazy one for sure. But we're bowling and we're sitting next to each other because I mean, there's not many seats and all of our shit's fucking everywhere. This fucking lady's bowling on the other side, and we're about to leave. We're packing up, and the girl asked Addison, "Oh, is that your girlfriend?" He goes, "No, she don't like black men, or just black people." I was like, "That's false, sir. Try that the fuck again. I don't like you." And then I said, "I'm just kidding. You're a great dude." I did have a thing for him at some fucking point. Of course, there's always this rotation with me because I'm single and shit, and you could say desperate for love, but no. I could give two shit, men fucking piss me off. But I have this rotation. There's always one person. Like I told Lewis, and he's probably gonna hear this, and I'm so sorry. Had a thing for fucking Jack at some fucking point. Had a thing for.
You're just loving all these fucking sleazy comedians.
Yeah, I told Allison and her girlfriend I had a thing for both of them until I realized they were together. Then I was like, oh,
you should get in a throuple with them.
I think we've talked about it a few times.
There
so
you go.
Hell yeah, bro.
Fuck yeah.
Who else was it? Thought you were good looking when I first met you, and then I realized you were married. So I was like, stepping the fuck back, not doing that shit. Fuck that. Of course we know Emilio. I'm just fucking letting it all out. So everyone's going.
Yeah, never heard her say this once, but she's like, you know what? I'm gonna let John hear it, and I'm gonna let the whole fucking world hear it at once.
Exactly.
It's not really the whole world. It's like 12, 15 people. So it's like,
but who knows? Maybe
I'll make this. Maybe I make this a reel, and then I post this.
Oh yeah.
I'm just kidding. That's funny.
Never liked Anthony. Anthony's always pissed me off.
He's a good kid. He just
hate him. But that's besides the point. Moving on.
Anthony. I like it. He's a good kid. He's young.
He knows he has a lot of issues he needs to work on. That's for sure. And I know all comics.
His people skills are not great.
You're telling me. I know there's this thing for comics. Like comics are always like they're just full of depression and shit. Like the reason why they're doing this because they're so fucking sad and depressed and shit. Which I mean. Look at me. Yeah, that's very true. I'd
say to an extent.
Yeah, because I know some very happy, but then again, you never know what's going on behind some people's closed doors. So it's like someone may seem like Robin Williams always seemed like the happiest motherfucker, and he turned out to be such a depressed fuck. Love that man dearly. Sucks that he left, but but I feel like Anthony has just has a lot to work on.
He's 21? Yeah, so he's got a lot to work on. Yeah, I mean, man, I'm 30 and I still got a lot to work on. So I'm a fucking shit show.
I'm not much older than Anthony. I'm 23 and I got a lot to work on.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. It doesn't work out by 30. You're still gonna have a lot to work on.
Dude, I've heard. I
I got 2 kids, a wife, a house, and it's like, fuck, man. It's like, why am I like sometimes why am I in a shitty mood right now? I'm like.
Oh yeah,
it's going good right now, but there's always something. The stupid brain gets in the way.
Oh, for sure, I get that for sure.
Yeah.
No, that's my only show that I got going on next Friday. Besides the open mics.
Hell yeah.
For those who are interested, if this could piss Billy off, I don't give a shit. Village after next month is pretty much going to an end. We're not doing Village anymore after next Wednesday. Not next Wednesday. God damn it.
I hinted at that a couple episodes ago. I said that like, hey, I forget who I was talking to. They said something about Village. I'm like, yeah, Billy's kind of like pushing that one out, I think.
Oh yeah, like
I'm like, I don't know if I was supposed to say anything or not, but it's kind of just it's not his fault. It's the room. It's the owners. It's the fucking the company that's inside there. It's a great spot. Mm-hmm. It looks like it'd be a great spot for music.
Oh yeah, and they do great with music, but when
Yeah,
it comes to comedy, it's like they don't give a shit. And
yeah, well, they'll
we're
know
done.
what it's. Yeah, they'll understand that they miss it once it's gone. I mean,
And it seems like Billy's really liking Lucky Bernie's
Oh, yeah.
in Antioch, so I think we're going to continue there for sure. I don't
like
know.
I like the once a month thing.
Yeah, and
Does it make me feel obligated? Well, it does make me feel obligated to at least go once a month.
yeah, and that's what his main thing was.
It's so weird about like monthly though, because like when I first started it, I was telling Amy that I was going to do that once a month, and she's like, people aren't going to give a fuck." I'm like, maybe not. I'm like, she's like, "If you want consistency, so people know that there's a Mike McHenry every single week." I'm like, okay. I was going to do it monthly at first, which that I would be more open to. If the Gambler wanted me to do 1 month, one mic a month, sure,
Yeah.
I'll do that in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah,
But as far as getting there, setting up those fucking massive speakers, and now I can't do that. And there's no way I can lift those up now. But anyway,
Yeah.
go on. Sorry.
no, you're fine. That was the plan with Billy. What he wanted to do 3 mics, and how he worded it to me, because I'm so young and I'm looking for a boyfriend.
3 girlfriends.
Yeah, he wanted
Whoever
3
treats you the
girlfriends,
best.
pretty much, and whoever treats you the best, dump the other ones and keep that one. And
It looks like Lucky Burns. I mean, I've only been there once, and it looks like the spot.
oh yeah, they want us back. They want us there like every Tuesday. And Billy's like, let's give it a few months, and we'll go from there.
I'd say give it a few months for sure, but I mean, that's the spot. Like, you don't even have to fucking bring speakers.
Yeah, they have it all fucking right there.
They have
All he has to
wireless
do
mics.
is all he has to do is bring,
karaoke afterwards.
Oh, it's
like, come
fucking
on.
that fucking karaoke shit was awesome.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Every
The
comedy
food's
took
good
over.
too. Those fucking chili cheese fries I got. Oh my god, I got some chili cheese waffle fries and shared them with the table, and I threw up the next morning from the acid reflux, but whatever. It was so worth it. The food's pretty good.
The food was pretty good, that's for sure.
And they got basketball hoops out back
hell
and shit.
yeah.
It's like, what the fuck is this place?
Yeah, I think I might start getting back into basketball. I used to play when I was in 7th grade and shit.
There you go.
And then I didn't make the team because my middle school was garbage and lost my fucking physical. And so I couldn't. It was 2-day tryouts. I go the first day and they were like, you can't do anything because we don't have your physical. So I'm sitting there fucking watching everyone play basketball. And they were expecting me to come back the second day. And I was like, you guys don't have my physical. I'll just be sitting here again. What the fuck's the point?
Yeah.
Well, turns out the coach was my gym teacher. And my gym class was 8th period right before tryouts. So and we were doing a basketball unit. So she saw how good I was. So even if I went to that second day, I would have made the team. I would have probably made varsity. She told me, she's like, where were you? I would have put you on the team. I would have put you on fucking varsity and shit. I was like, you tell me now. You didn't tell me before I left.
Yeah, it
what?
sucks.
And so pretty much since then I stopped playing. But then I played on Tuesday at Lucky Bernie's. I was just shooting some hoops, and I was like, I missed this. I need to start again.
I wanted to really bad, but I was like, I don't even want to. Like, I can probably shoot, but I can't do like a jump shot. I don't.
I couldn't do that shit. I mean,
I wanted to really bad. I was too busy shivering because I was fucking freezing.
it was pretty cold, that's for sure. I took my fucking coat off.
I love the weather change. I got this fucking foo coffee with the weather change, dude. I got the fucking it was a pecan crumble latte or something. It's actually really fucking good.
I don't drink coffee, so I don't know.
I only do every once in a while. I'm usually an energy drink kind of guy, and it sucks, but I just like coffee every once in a while. But yeah, I am, like I said, next Wednesday, the Shibbity Bop, the 9th. Next Wednesday, October 9th, I will be hosting the Vixen, the Laughing Fox Comedy Showcase. Come out. I'm going to be doing a set up front and then just hanging out and introducing all the comics. Stephanie's got to run sound since the sound guy's not there this week or next week. So, yeah, it's so funny because you just mentioned her. And I'm like, you know what? I'll text her. Maybe let her know that, hey, if anybody drops out, I live fucking 10 minutes away. I can fucking fill in for somebody if you want. Because she was going to put me on a show this month. And then she's like, I need a host next week. I'm like, I got you. Perfect.
But yeah, I did want to mention one thing though with you. I was watching the episode with Addison, and you guys talked about places like about how you never thought that you had to reach out to people.
Yeah, I had no idea. I had no idea until Stephanie told me that.
It's funny because up until like texting Stephanie and asking to be on the Vixen and shit, I've had every single person come up to me and ask me to be on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, my first 4 shows have been people asking me.
There you go.
And my first show was very last fucking minute. It was more south of, it was like south of Chicago, like an hour and a half of, and it was Eric Pennell's show. You remember Eric Pennell?
Yeah, I was
fucking
actually
hilarious guy. I love that dude.
I was supposed to go do a show of his, but it was like probably 2 weeks, or a week and a half, 2 weeks after my accident.
Yeah.
So I told him, I'm like, dude, I can't drive out there. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, it was, and so I go out there with Billy because Billy was on his show. Billy was actually supposed to host like 3 of his shows, but he ended up having him like actually perform. And I go with him one day, and I kind of had a feeling Billy made a comment saying that he might ask me, but I wasn't like prepared or really like at all being like, I'm going to be on a show. Oh my God.
Right.
Until I got there, and then like 5 minutes before we go up, and it's like, hey, you want to be on a show? And Billy goes, yeah, she'll be on a show. And he puts me up first. And I didn't.
I love going first.
And that compliment joke didn't work because fucking people in the South, and it's not even that fucking South, but it's more South, but they don't give a shit about black people. So they heard that joke, and they're just like, okay, who gives a fuck? I don't.
Right, yeah. It's like,
and I'm just like, damn. Yeah. And then afterwards, Billy's like, you need to start learning to read the room. And I'm just like, I was the first motherfucker on stage. How the fuck was I supposed to know?
Yeah. Comedy, man. Comedy's a fucking weird thing, dude. It's weird.
Yeah.
Even if you think you're reading the room correctly, you're not sometimes.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah. But, yeah, no, I've been asked for, Amy asked me the last one, and then I had Billy asked me to go on the last one.
Yeah.
And just Stephanie just now. So like I said, I've had like half and half. I've reached out, and I've also been asked. Yeah. It feels a lot cooler to get asked like that. When she said, can you host? I'm like, I mean, sure. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could. I mean, I guess I'll host.
I mean, when I saw Stephanie for the first time since...
Should I wear a suit?
What?
Should I wear a suit?
You're hosting. You wear what you want. Go for it.
Would that be just too much? Would that just be retarded? Would that be autistic? I'll wear a 3-piece suit that I wore for my buddy's wedding that I stood up in.
I'll wear a suit when I go and watch you. I got you. That's a lie. I don't have a suit, so I can't wear one.
No, I don't want to wear a suit. I'm not a suit guy. I gotta convince Cora that I need new shoes though for next week.
Fuck that! I wear Crocs. That's what
man. I got Air Maxes, dude. I wear Nike Air Maxes. That's my shoe. But we can wrap it up. Yeah, like I said, what day is your show? The 11th?
Yes.
Where?
Friday at
my buddies.
Surge's Billiards.
Surge's?
Yeah.
Where's that at?
Oh, he just posted it. It's in Fullerton Avenue in Chicago.
Okay, there you go. At Surge's. What's it called? Surge's Pool? What?
Billiards.
Billiards? Okay. Surge's Billiards at what time? 7 o'clock?
It's at 8 o'clock start. It's $12 online, if not $15 at the door. If you go on my page, Jordan_jokes, on Instagram, I will be posting it with the link, and you can pay online if you want. If not, it's just $12 at the door. There
you go. You heard it here first. You heard me. I said next week, October 11th. Not Jesus Christ, October 9th. October 9th, Laughing Fox Showcase. Doors at 7:30, shows at 8. I'll be hosting. Thank you, Stephanie. And
is it a free show? Or
it's a free show. Free
there
show.
We go.
Free showcase. Thank you. Look at that. I'm so bad at plugging shows. I'm like, I plugged my last 2 shows like two or 3 episodes ago and didn't even know the times or dates. I'm like, I'll tell you guys next week. But all right, yeah. Thank you for coming.
Of course,
it was fun. And yeah, let's. I guess we'll see you next week. Oh yeah. Also, sorry, one more thing. Every Wednesday now we have sports or football episodes. We're calling it Ball Boys. Me and my buddy Jake from Michigan. We're zooming every Tuesday, recapping mainly Bears, but we're going to recap the last week of the previous week and then preview the next week. So
okay.
It's funny because we didn't preview the next week. We ran out of time, but we'll probably just recap every week because we got 30 minutes. But yeah, like I said, that's every Wednesday. Now we got 2 episodes a week. Every Wednesday is sports. Every Friday is random shit, no sports. But yeah, so check it out every Wednesday, Friday, 6 a.m. We'll see you next week. Bye.